Pay attention, son. This is for your own good.
It's such a beautiful sounding name, Ebola. It's like viola, Coca-Cola, Ayatollah, gondola, Pensacola, Motorola. A pleasant, mellifluous sound for a pretty nasty and deadly disease, but it's been in the news a lot of late. So today on Transit TV, let's learn a little bit about it. Here's a picture of what scientists say the Ebola virus looks like. Is that a beautiful germ or what? Pink and blue. Ebola is a virus, just like the flu. Influenza, there's another pretty name. Why do scientists give these terrible diseases such beautiful names? We've all had the flu. So from that, you know what the opening stages of Ebola disease is like. Fever, sore throat, muscle aches, headache, weakness, loss of appetite. But from there, Ebola outdoes the flu in devastating the human body. Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, liver and kidney failure, bleeding under the skin, and even externally through the eyes, nose, and ears. It's in the news a lot now, but Ebola is not new. Cases were first reported almost 40 years ago in 1976 in tropical sub-Saharan Africa in the nation of Congo. There were only about 1,000 reported cases per year in those days, so people here in the West weren't very concerned. But now it's a different world. 24-hour American news channels needing to keep viewers glued to their screens make even a low-impact disease like Ebola headline news. Flu viruses kill more people globally than Ebola by the numbers, but flu mortality is very low, only a minuscule percentage. Ebola doesn't infect nearly as many people, but 50 to 90% of those who do catch it die. Where does Ebola come from? It apparently begins in host animals like monkeys and fruit bats. They often leave half-eaten fruits lying on the ground where other animals or even people might pick them up. And the virus is transmitted through fluids like saliva on the partially eaten fruit. And bats are a common meal in parts of Africa, the way Americans eat chicken. When the virus infects humans, it's transmitted through contact with all bodily fluids. Transmission does not happen through the air, say scientists. In 2014, there was a significant outbreak of Ebola in 4 nations on the coast of Western Africa. More than 1,600 cases of the disease were confirmed as of August. More than 900 people have died. Africa does not have the level of medical care that the developed world has in terms of sterilizing, medical equipment, protective gear, disinfection, isolation wards. Now Ebola is in America. 2 infected U.S. aid workers were brought from Africa here for treatment. The government said there will be no spread of the virus to the population. If an infected person can survive the symptoms long enough, his or her own immune system will eventually defeat it, but that's a big if. Currently, we'll see what the future brings. I'm the Transit TV teacher, Justin Vyor.